Hey, does anybody see my wallet? I can't find it. What? Of course I checked my back pocket. What do you think, Ava? Shut up.
Let's talk wallets. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, why are we talking wallets today? I thought this was a gun channel. Well, hold on. I'm going somewhere with this, so bear with me. So, the reason we're talking about wallets today is, a lot of you who carry a gun are probably like me. You're also into EDC or everyday carry items, and that can encompass a whole bunch of different stuff. And we're not going to make this an EDC video today, but we are going to talk about a portion of what you might carry. So everyday carry, let's just see. It can encompass, I got a multi-tool here, Gerber armbar, video coming on that one. Pocket knife, keys, got your phone, and what we're talking about today, the wallet. So there's been kind of an evolution in what I carry in the wallet in the last probably 10, 15 years. And the reason I say that is, I used to carry, now it's empty right now, but this is an old school bifold leather wallet. Pretty sure I carried this for close to, 12, 14, 15 years. Don't like getting new wallets, to be honest with you. In fact, pro tip, ladies, don't get your guy another wallet unless he asks for one, unless you absolutely know what he wants, because for 3 years in a row for Christmas, someone got me a new wallet, and 3 years in a row, I wasn't ready for it, so I returned it. So, just a little tip there. But anyway, back to the story on the wallets and why we're talking about them today. So the problem with this old school wallet, I'm old enough, if you're younger out there, you might not relate to this, but this could become what was called the George Costanza wallet. And what I mean by that is, by the time you filled it up with all the crap that you carried back then, between cash and membership cards to coffee clubs or restaurants and punch cards before they had apps, that sort of thing, your wallet, it kind of ended up for a guy being almost the guy's version of a lady's purse, and like everything just ended up in this thing, and before you know it was 2 inches, 3 inches thick, and it just got to be kind of unwieldy. And when my kids got older, it's kind of funny, like sometimes the younger people might think that old people like me are trying to have that when they're driving, you couldn't really sit straight, so you're kind of looking like you're doing that old school cool lean. Not doing the lean. In all reality, your wallet's 3 inches thick. One butt cheek's this much higher than the other one, so you sit like this in your car. So, I looked for other options. Don't deny it, it's true. When I cleaned this out, I went to try to find something with a thinner form factor. So I went through a couple. This is just kind of a card wallet. And this was good for a while. But even then, it holds so many cards, it started filling up with stuff, like with lottery tickets and receipts that you don't throw away. Like, guys aren't really usually great about cleaning out their wallet. Maybe once every year, maybe 6 months if they're lucky, they clean it out. So, over a period of time, this got kind of unwieldy too. So, I kind of looked for something else. I finally got to the point where I was able to consolidate what I carried. And don't be fooled, I'm not a minimalist by any chance, by any stretch of the imagination. But I don't like a lot of clutter either, especially in what I carry. So I had gotten to the point where, phones came out to the point where they were so good. Most of what you carried in here as far as membership clubs, that kind of stuff, became apps. So now you can do that here. So I found this case, and I probably carried this in my phone for about 2 years. It's designed to carry 3 cards. Really and truly, I could fit 4. And then if I had cash with me, I don't carry a whole ton of cash. But that cash, I would just go in a money clip in my pocket. So this was kind of nice. It cleared up all sorts of space in my pocket. Then I got my carry license. And all of a sudden, now I started having to carry more stuff. I had to carry not just my ID, but my concealed carry permit, concealed carry insurance card, all that kind of stuff. So I got to where I had more stuff than I could physically fit in here. So then I was pressed with looking for another wallet. And I was like, well, I don't really want to go back to this big, thick thing. So, here about Father's Day this year, I got something like this. Yep, it's true, except for the bottom line, I paid for this. And it just word of warning and just being upfront with it, these are not These are Amazon items. When I'm looking for a form factor, I love nice quality leather goods and everything, but handmade leather goods, they get to be a little pricey. And when I'm looking for a form factor, I don't want to spend $50 to $100 on a wallet and find out I don't like it. So I started experimenting. This is a kind of a generic Amazon version of what's called the Ridge wallet, and it's the perfect size. Let's find a card that doesn't have anything on it. Here's a library card. So it disappears. It's the size of a card. And you could put quite a few cards in here. This is a front pocket wallet, and I thought I could become a front pocket guy, a wallet guy, and ultimately I just couldn't. This held everything I needed to. It's got a money clip for cash, was kind of a nice option for a while. But then the problem is, in my front pocket, I already carried this, and I already carried this, and I already carried this. My other front pocket, I already carried this. So now I was introducing one more thing to keep in my front pocket, and I just couldn't do it. So I was like, well, no problem. I'll throw this in my back pocket. That's where everything kind of derailed a little bit, whereas this is a hard metal and plastic wallet, and which is perfect. It's designed to be in the front pocket. When you stick it in the back pocket, it's got rough, sharp corners. When you sit on it, it hurts your butt cheek. So I looked for something else. Which brings me to the point of what we're talking about today. And don't laugh, it's a funny name, but I found this on Amazon. It's a nice, thin wallet. Brand's called Travelambo. There's several different brands. I was just looking for something cheap to see if I liked it. There are higher end versions of this, but I've been carrying it for about a week and a half, close to 2 weeks now, and I gotta tell you, I really like it. You know, these options, if you notice, there's kind of a pattern. Like, I like leather wallets, and I kind of ventured away from that. Guys, there's just something about leather. It's the tactical, not tactical, but the tactile feeling of it. It just feels good, and this became a back pocket wallet. This is so light, and the reason we're going to talk about it, I'll do a little bit more of an up-front look at it, or up-close look at it for you. But when you slip in your pocket, it just disappears. You don't know what's there. It's comfortable, and that's what I'm looking for. I got so much stuff that I carry on a daily basis, more than I really want to, and more than I've done in some of my EDC videos, that I really, honestly, I wanted to try the front pocket thing just because I wanted to limit what I carry, but then I saw, as far as EDC videos, people have all sorts of lanyards or hooks you put on your belts you hang the keys on. So I found myself starting to look for like a belt hook for my keys. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Why am I going to buy something else when I've got that real estate in the back pocket where I've carried a wallet? I mean, I'm in my mid to late 40s now. I just prefer to carry it that way. If you guys are front pocket wallet guys, then you may not like this video. But if you want something that's going to fit in the back pocket, I'd highly recommend something like this. So let's just cut to a little bit of an overview of it, and we'll come back. Okay, so here is the Travelambo wallet. Nothing special, but as you can see, it's got, let's focus here a little bit. So you've got slots for 3 cards. You can actually double up. I actually have 2 cards. I have 4 cards here. There's room for another card in here. And then on this side, here's your IDs. And you've got another slot for another card here. And then in the middle is where you carry your cash. So, and again, there are better quality wallets out here, but honestly, for the $6.99 I paid for this thing, it's just got a good feel to it. It's got decent stitching. The leather feels nice. It's not high-end handmade, but I tell you what, guys, for $6.99, I'd advise you to at least try this if you're looking for a thinner wallet before you go back to something like this or one of the other choices. If you want to carry something in the back pocket but don't want something that's going to be really thick to carry. So, again, funny name, Travelambo. Check it out on Amazon. They run anywhere from $6.99 up into the $10 to $12 range. But see what you think. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of an overview of this wallet. And again, this is not a high quality wallet. To be honest with you, again, since I was trying to find a form factor that I really liked, this was $6.99 on Amazon. I've seen it anywhere from up to $9.99, depending on the color. that sort of thing. I like it. It's starting to get this nice little patina on it, even after a week and a half. So I think I'm going to like this, and I think I'm going to find something else that's a little bit higher quality version of this. But really, that's it, guys. Boy, that leather just feels better. I'm sorry. Anyway, so if you like videos like this, you know, I hope you keep watching the channel. We're kind of changing the way the channel's going a little bit from the normal gun channels, but we're going to still include gun content. We're also going to include some different gear and that sort of stuff. So I hope you hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe. And I hope to see you on future videos. Alright, guys. Shoot safe.